ጤና ይስጥልኝ ተማሪዎች እንዴት ናችሁ? ይህ ገበታ ዩቲዩብ በተሰኘ ዌብሳይት እየተዘጋጀ የሚቀርብ ለስድስተኛ፣ ስምንተኛ እንዲሁም 12ኛ ክፍል ተማሪዎች ክልላዊና ሀገራዊ ፈተና ሊጠቅሙ የሚችሉ ልዩ ልዩ ጥያቄዎች የሚቀርቡበት የዩቲዩብ ዌብሳይት ነው ወይም አድሬስ ነው። ስለዚህ ይህንን ዌብሳይት ላይክ በማድረግ ሰብስክራይብ በማድረግ ልዩ ልዩ ጥያቄዎችን ማግኘት ትችላላችሁ ማለት ነው። እንግዲህ ዛሬ ይዤ የቀረቡትኝ ለ12ኛ ክፍል ተፈታኝ ተማሪዎች ለቅድመ ዝግጅት እንዲረዳቸው የሚጠቅሙ በተለይም 11ኛ ክፍል ላይ ፎከስ አድርገው የተዘጋጁ ጥያቄዎችን ነው። ስለዚህ እነዚህን ጥያቄዎች ማብራሪያ የሚያስፈልጋቸው ማብራሪያ በመስጠት አብረን የምንሰራ ይሆናል ማለት ነው። ጥያቄዎቹ በዋነኝነት የተዘጋጁት ከ11ኛ ክፍል ከአዲሱ ካሪኩለም ሲሆን በቀጣይ ደግሞ ከተለያዩ ምንጮች በተለይም ደግሞ የተለያዩ ሞዴል ኤግዛሞች ሪፈር በማድረግ የማቀርብ ይሆናል። ለዛሬው እስኪ ያዘጋጀኋቸውን ጥያቄዎች እና ከተለያየ ሶርስ ያመጣኋቸውን ጥያቄዎች አብረን የምንሰራ ይሆናል። The first question, what is the defining features of Africa's population structure? What is the defining feature of Africa's population structure? A. High proportion of elderly. B. High proportion of youth. C. Equal distribution of age groups. D. Low birth rates. The correct answer is choice B. Africa population predominantly characterized by high proportion of youth. High proportion of youth. When you observe the population pyramid of Africa, it characterized by broad-based population pyramid. This broad-based population pyramid directly it indicates the African population or the African countries' population predominantly constitutes youth population. Youth population. The second question, what is the primary reason for rural to urban migration in Africa? What is the primary reason for urban to rural? Rural to urban migration in Africa. Migration, it can be divided into different ways based on different criteria. But largely we can divide migration, internal migration and external migrations. When you come to internal migration, it can be rural to urban, it can be rural to rural, it can be urban to urban, or it can be urban to rural migrations. But here's the question, what is the primary reason for rural to urban migration in Africa? A. Better climate in the cities. B. Higher wages and job opportunity. C. Overpopulation in rural areas. D. Development of agricultural system. So the correct answer will be choice B. Higher wages and job opportunities. Factors, they can be divided into two broad divisions, pull factor and push factors. Why people migrated from rural area to urban center? There are different push factors from the rural part and there are different pull factors from the urban centers. So people migrated from rural area to urban area because of different pull factor in the urban center. Primarily to get better education, to get good salary or high wage, to get good quality of lives. There are different pull factors. Anyway, the correct answer is choice C, to get high wage and to get good job opportunities. The third question, what is the primary aim of Agenda 2063. Agenda 2063. When you say Agenda 2063, it means the African Union implemented or launched Agenda 2063, which constitutes different goals. It constitutes around 20 goals in different spheres, politically, economically, and socially. So this 2063 Africa agenda with which aims or with which goals it aligned. A, to align Africa with European Union. B, to promote only industrial development. C, to achieve social, economical, political transformation. D, to end all linguistic diversity in Africa. So the correct answer is B. C. The correct answer is C. To achieve social, economical, and political transformation. There are different pillars of Agenda 2063. Different pillars. There is industrialization pillar. There is agricultural productivity pillar, cultural pillars, and political pillars. So generally, the African Agenda 2063, it aims to achieve or to promote social development, economical development, political development, or transformation. The next question, which economic sector involves activities like mining and agriculture? Which economic sector involves activities like mining and agriculture? A, primary. B, secondary. C, tertiary. D, quaternary. The correct answer is, it is primary economic activity or choice A. We can categorize the economic activity of the world in different categories. There are some economic activities which are grouped under the primary. The other economic activities are grouped under the secondary. The other economic activities are grouped under tertiary, quaternary, and also the latest or the recent or the newest one is the quinary economic activity. Quinary. You can read more to get detailed information about each economic activity. So mining and agriculture economic activities are grouped under the primary economic activity. Not only mining and agriculture, we can also include like forestry, fishing. These are categories under the primary economic activity. The other one is tertiary. When you say tertiary, mostly it constitutes service sector. For example, tourism. You can consider tourism as tertiary economic activity. Hotel, entertainment, education. Also, we can consider as tertiary economic activity. The secondary parts, manufacturing, construction. These are considered as secondary economic activity. The next question, how many living languages are estimated to exist in Africa? How many living language? What does mean living language? When you say living language, a language which is spoken at least by one individual or by one person. A language which is spoken at least by one individual, what you call it, living language. So in Africa, totally, how many living languages exist? A, about 200. B, about 500. C, over 2000. D, over 5000. The correct answer is over 2,000 living languages are spoken in Africa currently. Which country in Africa has the largest number of languages? Which country in Africa has the largest number of languages? A. Ethiopia, B. Nigeria, C. Cameroon, D. Chad. The correct answer is choice B. Nigeria. Nigeria. It has around 200 living language or language in Nigeria. The next question, blank is a type of unemployment that occurs when a person becomes jobless by choice rather than due to lack of employment opportunities. Blank is a type of unemployment that occurs when a person becomes jobless by choice rather than due to lack of employment opportunity. A. Involuntary unemployment, B. Voluntary unemployment, C. Employment rate, D. Unemployment rate. The correct answer is voluntary unemployment. Voluntary unemployment. If a person becomes unemployed because of his own interest, because of his own choice, but not by lack of job opportunity, what you call it? Voluntary unemployment. Voluntary unemployment. When I say involuntary unemployment, it is a type of unemployment when a person becomes jobless because of lack of job opportunity. It is known as involuntary unemployment. But when I say voluntary unemployment, if a person becomes jobless or out of job because of his own interest, because of his own choice, is known as voluntary unemployment. The next question, all are major challenges of African economy except all are major challenges of African economy except A. Limitation in technology, B. Dependency or foreign aid, C. Advanced infrastructure network, D. Dependency on agriculture. All are the major challenges of African economic except A. Limitation in technology, B. Dependency on foreign aid, C. Advanced infrastructure network, D. Dependency on agriculture. So the correct answer is dependency on foreign aid. There are different challenges, but one and the major challenge for African economy currently, dependency on foreign aid in different aspects. In different aspects, the African economy is dependent on foreign aid. The next question, blank involves extracting raw materials, rearing animals, and growing crops, or which economic activity is constitutes the extracting of raw materials, rearing of animals, and growing of crops? A. Secondary sector, B. Growth rate, C. Economic activity, D. Primary sector. The correct answer is it is primary sector. The primary sector it directly involved with environmental resources or extracting of different environmental resources. For example, extracting of minerals or extracting of forests or extracting of fish or exploiting of land for agriculture. So this extracting of raw materials, rearing of animals or keeping of animals or tending of animals for different purpose. It can be for beef or to get different product for animals, or growing of different crops. It can be subsistence type of crop, or it can be commercial crop. This all related with primary economic sector. The other question, which of the following is a flagship project of Agenda 2063? Flagship project. One of the major concern of African Agenda 2063, there are different flagship projects or designed projects. So among the following, which one is one of the flagship program or project in Africa? A, the Grand Inga Dam project. B, Space Exploration Program. C, Global Free Trade. D, Universal Education. The correct answer is the Grand Inga Dam project. I think this Grand Inga Dam project is some phase parts. For example, part 1 and part 2 already they are completed. This project is found in Democratic Republic of Congo, in Congo River. It gives hydroelectric power resource. It generates around 43,200 megawatt. It can provide electricity for different neighboring countries. So this project is designed by Africa Union to provide green electricity for African countries. So among the different flagship projects, the Grand Inga Dam